If you want one of McLaren's exotic high-performance super sports cars, but you don't actually live like this, well then, I have something to show you. This is the McLaren 570S. It starts at about $185,000, so you don't have to be crazy rich to buy one. Very rich will do. On a misty day near Switzerland's Lake Geneva, I had the chance to drive the 570S. Maybe not the best conditions for a 562 horsepower rear-wheel drive sports car, but it looks damn slick. There's no mistaking a McLaren. Wet roads did nothing to dampen the car's gentle but direct responsiveness. This is no raw and gritty machine, it's refined fun. And there was that terrific V8 symphony roaring up from behind my ears. McLaren offers a uniquely British take on performance. Laid back and stylish, but, like James Bond, ready to throw down when provoked. If I'm going to be picky, driving a McLaren doesn't quite provide the delicious sensory stew you get in a Ferrari. But that Ferrari would also cost you a not-so-delicious amount more than the 570S. This is not the lair of a Bond villain, or an alien spaceport. Welcome to the headquarters of McLaren Automotive. Though you might never have heard of McLaren, they've made some of the greatest race cars of the last half-century. McLaren is second only to Ferrari in the number of Formula One Grand Prix wins. And this is arguably the most high-tech car factory in Britain. High performance is in the water here. Until recently, you had to have a track license or $1 million to drive a McLaren. But now McLaren is moving into making street-legal cars that the merely wealthy can afford. If you do have $1 million, there's the P1 plug-in hybrid supercar. At the other end of the price spectrum, the brand new and relatively affordable 570S, which can be yours for a mere $180,000. Buy one for everybody, the kids will love it. Right in the middle is this, the McLaren 650S. Up to now, this has been McLaren Automotive's bread and butter, and bacon and eggs and everything else. It is also, I have to say, one of the most enjoyable cars I've ever driven. It goes from 0 to 60 miles an hour in under 3 seconds, with just a small 3.8-liter V8. That kind of says it all. Anyone could throw in a monster engine. McLaren does it with engineering elegance. They also don't forget that you're not a race driver who's paid to be crammed into a cockpit. The 650S is comfortable and easy to drive. What's fun about the cars is what's fun about the company. They don't do things this way or that way because it's the way they've always done it. The only tradition here is speed.